The 2024 Paris Olympics brought something fresh, something unexpected: breaking, or as many know it, breakdancing. It was the first time breaking made its debut on the Olympic stage, and with it came a wave of excitement and controversy. One of the standout figures was Raygun Gunn, an Australian B-girl who brought her unique style to the competition. Her performance, however, became the center of heated debates. Was it groundbreaking creativity, or did it miss the mark? And how did breaking go from the streets to the Olympic arena? Raygun isn't your typical athlete. For years, she's been a force to be reckoned with in the Australian and international breaking scene. Known for her quirky and boundary-pushing style, she often mixed technical moves with creativity that made her performances stand out. But Raygun's journey to the Olympics wasn't as straightforward as her fans would have hoped. As breaking was set to make its debut at the 2024 Olympics, Raygun secured her place on the Australian team. However, almost immediately, controversy arose. A petition surfaced, accusing her of unfairly influencing the selection process. The claim? Some believed Raygun had used her connections within the community to push herself into the Olympics at the expense of other talented breakers. This sparked heated discussions within the Australian breaking community, with many feeling that the selection process wasn't as transparent as it should have been. The Australian Olympic Committee, AOC, quickly came to her defense, dismissing the allegations as baseless. They confirmed that Raygun had followed all proper procedures, earning her spot through legitimate means. Despite the ongoing drama, Raygun kept her focus on the competition. She knew that all eyes would be on her once she hit the Olympic stage, and she was determined to make an impression. But the controversy didn't end with her selection. What happened next would ignite an even bigger storm. Breaking, or breakdancing, in the Olympics? For many, it seemed like a bold, progressive move by the International Olympic Committee, IOC, to modernize the Games. Breaking originated in the Bronx in the 1970s as part of hip-hop culture. It was raw, expressive, and born out of marginalized communities. Over the years, it gained global recognition, evolving from a street dance to a competitive art form. Its inclusion in the 2024 Olympics was a major milestone for the breaking community. But there were mixed feelings. Should a street dance that's rooted in rebellion and counterculture be on a global stage like the Olympics? Some believed it was a fantastic way to showcase breaking's artistry and athleticism. Others worried that putting breaking in such a formal setting might strip it of its authenticity. So how does breaking get judged in the Olympics? It's different from most other sports, where scoring is more objective. Breaking is judged on 4 main criteria. Technique. This includes how well a breaker executes power moves, freezes, and footwork. It's about precision, control, and the difficulty of the moves. Musicality. Breaking isn't just about the moves. It's about dancing to the music. Judges score how well a breaker moves in sync with the rhythm and vibe of the track. Creativity. Breakers are expected to bring their own unique flair to the dance. It's not just about repeating traditional moves, but adding personal style and innovation. Battle strategy. Breaking is competitive at its core. Each dancer must respond to their opponent's moves, outdoing them in the process. While these elements aim to bring structure to the judging, they also leave a lot of room for subjectivity. And where there's subjectivity, there's room for controversy. When Raygun took the Olympic stage, she did what she does best. She brought her unique, unorthodox style. Her performance was a mix of bold moves, including some light-hearted touches like kangaroo hops, a nod to her Australian roots. For her, it was all about having fun, pushing boundaries, and bringing something different to the table. But not everyone saw it that way. The criticism came almost immediately. Many in the breaking community, and even casual viewers, felt that Raygun's performance lacked the technical complexity expected at the Olympic level. They argued that her routine was more about entertainment than skill, with some even accusing her of not taking the competition seriously. Social media was quick to respond, and not in a good way. Memes flooded the internet, mocking her playful approach and questioning whether she belonged in such a prestigious event. Things escalated further when the petition against her resurfaced. Though it was originally focused on her selection process, it morphed into a critique of her Olympic performance. The petition accused Raygun of disrespecting the sport by prioritizing showmanship over technical skill. For some, it was about protecting the integrity of breaking, while for others, it was a reflection of deeper tensions in the community about how breaking should evolve within the Olympic framework. Despite the backlash, Raygun stood her ground. She posted a heartfelt response on social media, explaining that her goal was to bring joy to the stage, not to disrespect the sport. She emphasized that she worked hard to prepare and that her style was simply different. While some continued to criticize her, others applauded her for staying true to herself and for bringing something fresh and creative to the Games. So, what does this controversy mean for the future of breaking as an Olympic sport? Raygun's performance sparked a much larger conversation about the direction breaking should take. On one side, you have purists who believe that breaking should stay close to its roots, focused on technical mastery and the raw, competitive spirit of the street battles where it began. On the other side, there are those who feel breaking should evolve, allowing for more creativity and self-expression, especially on a stage as big as the Olympics. There's also a cultural aspect to this debate. Breaking is deeply tied to hip-hop culture, which was born in marginalized communities as a form of resistance and self-expression. Some critics felt that Raygun's playful style and the overall structure of the Olympic event didn't fully honor those roots. For them, the controversy wasn't just about Raygun's moves. It was about how the sport is being represented on a global scale. The question now is, how will breaking move forward in future Olympics? Will it tighten its judging standards to focus more on technical precision? Or will it embrace a more flexible, creative approach? And beyond that, will it continue to honor its cultural origins, or will it risk losing some of its authenticity as it becomes more mainstream? Whatever happens, one thing is clear: breaking is no longer just a street sport. It's on the world stage, and it's evolving. But whether that evolution is a good or bad thing depends on who you ask. Raygun's Olympic debut wasn't just another performance. It was a turning point for breaking as an Olympic sport. Her controversial routine has sparked a much-needed conversation about the future of breaking on the global stage. Should it prioritize technical skill, or should it leave room for creativity and fun? Should breaking evolve to fit the formal structure of the Olympics, or should it stay true to its roots in the streets? What do you think? Did Raygun's performance push the boundaries in a way that was good for the sport, or did it miss the mark? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell icon so you never miss any of our future videos. The conversation about breaking's place in the Olympics is just getting started, and we'd love for you to be part of it. Let's see where this journey takes the sport next.